Another question.
Go for it.
If a care service, if a care provider,
Yeah.
if a group of care homes,
Yeah.
if a domiciliary care franchise, if
Yeah.
a supported living provider,
Yeah.
if they did embrace the Social Care Leadership Academy
Yeah.
and fully embedded it into practice,
Got you.
what would the benefits be? But I'd like to break this down.
Okay.
Okay. What would the benefits be for the service provider?
Okay.
So let's do that one first.
Okay. So if we imagine a service where from the registered manager to the next tier of first line managers, they've all been trained to the registered manager standard. They understand the significance of what to do and how to do it and to work in a compliant way. So to answer your question, what difference would that make to the service provider? So I think that it would mean that that service would be more stable because there'd be more people trained to the same standard and working to an agreed way.
So are you saying the care provider would have more assurance?
Yeah, let me speak plainly. I think the directors and the registered manager would sleep better at night because they know the people they've left in charge are fully trained and competent to make the right decision about whatever comes up.
Right, that brings me on to my second group of people.
Right.
And my second group of people, what would the benefit be for the manager,
Okay.
the care leaders and the team
Okay.
in the service?
Okay. So as per we were talking earlier about burnout for registered managers is a real thing. So, you know, when we did some research a year or two back, Tim, you'll remember that when we asked care leaders where did they get their knowledge from, what was most helpful.
I remember. Yes.
I think it was 40% of the people said coaching from the registered manager was really helpful. And part of me, like you, is, oh, isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? But what if there's 100 staff?
Yeah.
Or even if you've got 15 leaders, how can the registered manager coach all 15 staff?
So this goes back to our point about embedded knowledge throughout the service.
Yeah. So I think for the registered manager, it would be a relief that there are many people in the service who understand what's important and the right way to do it and are doing it. So then they don't need to ask.
For the staff team,
Yes.
the same relief
Yes.
that the person they're going to for guidance and support
Yeah.
actually knows.
Yeah, I think this is a core thing because certainly in a service I overran. That sounds wrong. Oversaw, is that the word? Oversee? I don't know, whatever it is.
Were you just in charge again?
Yeah,
Were you
I'm the area manager, whatever.
Were you just in charge?
I was in charge.
Okay.
And but the point was, at the weekend, families would speak to different seniors and they get different answers.
Different stories.
Yeah.
And then on a Monday morning,
Yeah.
they'd come and speak to the manager.
Yeah. These are the problems you have to unpick.
And then the manager, all of those things
Yeah.
down their to-do list,
Yeah, exactly that.
on the back burner.
Yeah, and it really is a thing. Whereas if they were all trained to the same standard, the manager have a confidence. If any family speaks to one of my seniors, they will say this.
Sing off the proverbial hymn sheet.
Yeah, exactly that. So I think that would be reassuring, and for the frontline workers, you know, whoever they work for on that shift, they'll get the same answer.
Now I want to introduce the R word into our conversation.
Okay.
What would the benefits be from the perspective of the regulator?
The regulator.
And by regulators, I mean CIW in Wales,
Yeah.
CQC, Care Inspectorate,
Yeah.
but also local authorities,
Yeah.
because they do contract monitoring,
Yes, they
don't
do.
they?
Yes, they do.
So what would the benefits from a regulatory perspective?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. So, if you consider that when that person doing it could be from an audit or it could be from dealing with the service, they have an interaction with the staff member, and from their perspective, that person represents the service.
Indeed.
So if they speak to one person who gives not very good answers or woolly answers or uncompliant answers, their view is that service is not consistently doing this. So that creates a negative impression. Whereas if throughout a couple of weeks that audit person or responsible person at the regulator spoke to different people and they all consistently said the same thing, I think that would provide a level of reassurance that the service is well run.
I've left the most important group of people till last.
Okay.
What are the benefits for the people that use care and support
Yeah.
and their families?
Okay.
So what do they get out of a care service that use Social Care Leadership Academy to provide their leaders with the right knowledge base? What do they get out of it?
Got you. So the underlying motivation for this is to improve care quality. That's our motivation. That's what it's about. And to be very specific, what we're looking for is to create consistent care quality. And we think that the way to do that is to train the leaders to a consistent standard so that Betty or John or Andrew, who are living in a particular service or in home care being supported by, so that their interactions with the service are consistent, that the service is well managed. And so I think that it should provide a sense of confidence to whether you call them service users or residents or people having a...
I prefer people.
People having that support. It would provide a sense of confidence that the service provider knows what they're doing because they're consistent.
So multiple benefits.
Yes.